I'm not gonna lie, gang. Imagine you're chopped though. Imagine you're chopped. Like, what do you do? What do you do? How do you aura farm if you're chopped? I'm not gonna lie. You gotta put all your attributes in fashion and charisma. All right. We got aura farming for dummies. You feel me? It never hurts to have a bit of aura, as they say, quote unquote. But being for real, being so completely transparent, gang. Aura farming can almost make it look cringy, right? Because I feel like there's a level where you are doing too much. Doing too much or trying to do too little. You feel me? Like, I feel like, what's the right word? What's the right word I'm looking for? Like, trying to be too nonchalant, you feel me? Because I feel like that's usually associated with aura. Just being nonchalant, being cool, calm, collected. But saying all that, like, even just the idea of how to aura farm, like, yes, it's kind of necessary. Yes, you need some sort of composure, some sort of poise, some sort of way with your words, the vernacular, the way in which you carry yourself. Like, yes, that matters. Like imagine you're just talking to someone and you're just speaking so fast on some XQC type of time. Like, gang, slow down, slow down, enunciate your words, or just be relaxed, be calm. That's me personally, like saying, oh, I have aura. Like, that's corny, gang. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so honest, that's corny. I could never, bro. I actually could never. I'd actually be embarrassing that. Like, imagine going out. Imagine going out to a party or something. And you're like, yo, you feel my aura? Yo. That's like saying, I don't know, gang. I in my mind, there's no equivalent to that. But yes, like, truthfully, there probably is some sort of aura type of thing, some sort of vibe. Vibe is the word we can use too. Vibe that you give off. But let's see what he's talking about.
Aura farming is a term we all know well. Individuals hitting JoJo poses after pulling off the impossible, waiting 5 years to drop an album and only posting fit pics. The aura farm is an impeccable method, but attempting to aura farm without maxing out your aura stats will have you looking stupid, dumb even. Maxing out your aura is a long, grueling process that can take millenniums to comprehend. That's why I'm giving you this comprehensive guide to break this shit down. Secretly, we are gay. Oh, you gay? Swag maxing is always the first.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. He's low-key already spitting. Cause think about it. How are you gonna aura farm when you can't dress? How? Tell me in what world that works. In what way, shape, or form? I guess your words, how you be speaking to people. But like, yo, clothes, style, fashion, that was so much, gang. Like, that was so much, bro. Imagine, like, I don't know, I guess some people be feeling good. They be feeling themselves like, yo, I got that on, like, yo. But I don't know. Hold on.
Step to the overall aura max. You can't have aura dressing like a 1700s patriot.
That shit kinda hard, no cap.
But the point stands that trying to have aura without your swag up is like trying to swim without any limbs. Your swag should be integral to you. Leaving the crib without your swag up is a mistake I'll never make again. Shout out the Hello Kitty girl incident, by the way. As the swag wizard himself, I would break down swag in 2 ways, alright? It's how you dress and how you present yourself. Whatever you think your style is and how you rock it is up to you. Imagine a world where everyone dresses the same. That's a rather lame ass world.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I remember back then, I was around, I'm 22 right now. Just preface, right? I'd say I was around 19-ish, 18-ish. I had no style. None. I mean, I guess it was like service level, basic level type of stuff. Like, even then, bro, I didn't like anything. I had some jeans and some random t-shirt and some random shoes. And I'm not even going to talk about before that, but I'm just saying, right when I hit an adult, I was barely starting to get into it. My haircut, I'll be honest, I did not like it. Like, now looking back, it does not match me at all. I will never go back. I had the, what is it called? The undercut? The undercut side part type thing. A straight one on the sides. I only had that top hair. Maybe I got like a fade from like a 0.5 to a 1. Like, bro, holy, that was terrible. That was terrible, gang. That was atrocious, bro. Like, it was simple, done wrong. It was simple, done wrong, gang. Now, I'm a bit more flexible. Like, I really had phases when it came to fashion. I had no sense of color coordination as a teen, kid, whatever. As a kid, I didn't really choose my clothes too often. But when I did, I still didn't know what to pick. As a teen, it was a bit better. It was getting there a little bit. As, barely hit my adulthood, it started picking up a little bit. I'm like, okay, let me rack my brains. Let me get my brain cells in order to put some pieces together. Around 19, I'd say more so 20. I started wearing more like nature type of colors, like brown, green, I guess white. Those types of colors, tan, like sand color. Like, that was the whole vibe. The pants I was wearing was kind of whatever. It was like utility, baggy, whatever looked good at the time. The shirts, it went along with it. And now it's just, okay, I'll wear whatever as long as it looks good. Like, in my mind, I always envision things in my head, and now I gotta try it on. And I'm like, okay, this ain't too bad. Whether it's something simple like some baggy jeans with some sort of extra pockets or something, or some joggers, or like, bro. And I know there's still so much to expand on, because like, I would low-key want to get into like cardigan. And I see cardigans, like sweater vest, all that type of stuff. That type of business, or like, what is it called? The business core type thing. I also want to try that. So like, cause I guess I lean more towards the what's it called, Y2K, but at the same time, it's not exactly that. I don't know. I can't pull off hats to save my life. I don't know how to wear beanies. It's probably because of my head shape or something, gang. My hair, I got a different haircut. It's now like split type thing. I don't know how to describe it, gang. I don't know how to describe it, but improvements. We up. So he's spitting.
Right, wouldn't you say? There's all different types of style, right? I ain't the fashion police, all right?
Ooh, varsity jackets low-key seem fire too. I have not got one, but I do want one. I do be wearing jerseys, like soccer jerseys, because I like the sport. And they be cooking sometimes. Like, it's simple, it's effective, it looks nice.
For Japanese lettering shirts and hoodies.
That is, I'm not gonna lie, that's something I probably would have wore in my like 18, 17. I would have wore something like that. Oh, even thinking back, bro, this is awful. This was a terrible phase in my fashion career. This was like a 42 overall. This is like a 40, no, like a 50 overall. Like, I said around right now, I'm probably like an 82 overall. 82. And that's probably being generous. Because I've seen there's levels to this, bro. I've seen there's levels to it. And I'm not one to spend a lot of money just to wear. Just for fashion. Like, I don't spend... what I buy, I make effective and it looks good. I'm like a solid 82 overall. But this is... I can't do that. I can't do that, bro. I can't.
If you got that shit, burn it immediately. Personally, when I walk out the crib, I tend to want to feel like $1 million and some change. Oh, my stomach hurt. My stomach hurt. When you walk out, you gotta feel like the huzz all want you and the bros all wanna be you. As long as your individual style gives you confidence and makes you feel like a swag goblin, it doesn't matter exactly what you wear. As long as your swag breaks the aura scouter on some Dragon Ball Z shit.
Wrist game fleek. Shoe game. What are those? Fleek level. Over 9,000. This shit must be fucked up. What the fuck?
You're gonna know you're him, alright? Cause swag and the state of being him are simultaneous. You can't have aura without having your swag up. Remember, having a swaggy presence is always step uno when you're guide to having maximum aura. The next step in your climb to the aura ladder though is something we're all familiar with. Your mystery.
What's the difference between you and me?
My nigga, I got aura.
Mystery farming is something every aura-filled individual has in their utility belt, bro. Every time Batman disappeared mid-conversation, it simply added to the level of overall aura Bruce had, okay? I have to remind y'all that with no face reveal, nothing, bro pulled Catwoman in a Party City batsuit, alright? Your mystery will always be your greatest tool in life. When people don't know much about you, they'll start to create a version of you in their own head, alright? Like imagine if Batman didn't do that and he just like...
Now, also, don't overdo it. Preface that by saying, don't overdo it, gang. You know, because I feel like you can still be friendly. You can still be cordial. You can still, ooh, that's a good word, cordial. You can still be, you know, open. Like, yo, you don't gotta be just a brick wall type of thing. Like, just be calm, cool, collected. If you're really just trying to play that nonchalant role, like, be calm, cool, collected, gang. You know, have some poise, have some, you know, a certain demeanor about yourself. Because imagine you're doing all that, someone's speaking to, and you just don't say nothing. Like, did you hear me? You feel me? Like, say something, gang. Like, it almost gets irritating if you don't speak. Like, he's shy. Ooh, what if they start calling you shy, though? Imagine you're trying to aura farm by being nonchalant and silent. And they say, nah, he's shy. All aura is stripped away immediately. All of it, gang. You see, now, that's a fine line right there. That's tough.
You know, stay there to continue the conversation. I'm not telling you to jump off of a roof mid-conversation, but overstaying your welcome is like minus 10,000 aura points, bro. That guy that...
No, that also is a thing. Like, don't overstay your welcome in a conversation. Like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes some conversations drag out too long. That's me being honest. I feel like sometimes... well, people do like to talk, though. That's the thing. But I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta know when to cut a conversation. You're like, all right, let me get back to what I'm doing. You know, nice talking to you. If you're, you know,
stays an hour after.
How am I only 3 minutes in, bro? I've been speaking for so long. Oh,
function ends. Ugh. You never want to be, bro, who doesn't shut the fuck up and yaps for hours after everyone already mentally checked out, bro. Type of dude who slides up on every story a girl posts just talking to himself on her DMs, bro. Be the type that has fun for like an hour and then dips, bro. Being mysterious is a push and pull, but you can't just be all pull at the same time, bro, because no one will know you. Never be the guy who's just mute all the time. You have to give people something to miss and crave in the first place, gang. There's always the dude at
you gotta create an experience worth even just coming back towards. Because if you're saying push and pull, you might as well create something worth being able to pull someone back in. Because if it's just a regular conversation, no impact made, it's like, yo, you're forgotten, gang. You're forgotten. It did that conversation. It's almost obsolete. But if you leave some sort of feeling, some sort of emotion that resonates, some sort of memory, like you're way better off. You're way better off, if I'm being honest.
Function in the corner by himself, who's completely convinced he's aura farming. He's not, by the way, and everyone wants that guy to leave, all right?
You need to leave.
Have fun still, bro. Smile. It's high. You're not gonna spontaneously explode. Don't be the dude that's just mute and never talks to people. You gotta give people positive memories, or else you'll just be that weird guy that never speaks that the hoes are afraid of. Going back to our Bruce Wayne example, he still pulls up to the function and speaks. He bounces 30 minutes into the function, but his aura stays, alright? You don't have to be the type of dude who doesn't have fun anywhere and is just straight annoying to be around. Just know when to turn that shit off, you feel me? Charisma and aura go hand in hand like my wallet and like $10 trillion. All right, referring back to our handsome, dashing example, Bruce Wayne. Majority of his non-Batman appeal is his gift of gab. All right, Bruce Wayne and charisma are basically synonymous. All right, for an example, let's use rapper Cardi. If we had to name a time where he had literally no aura, the Aiden Ross incident's the perfect example. Let us never forget how bro somehow made this Dr. Doom mask look lame as fuck by just being mute and socially awkward. Imagine how much more aura he would have exuded if he had just like went there, you know, spoke like a normal human being. This is why charisma is so important, bro. It's make or break. Imagine if Michael B. Jordan spoke like a toddler who just got his booty spanked for being bad. He wouldn't even be half the megastar he became, all right? No glaze though, no glaze. For whatever reason, aura is looked at like being autistically mute. And I'm looking at you, Mr. Rapper. Album was good. No whole lot of red, but you know, it was cool. But I promise you, bro, you're only losing aura by acting like your vocal cords are fried up. You should have a level of presence when you speak. And I hear all of you asking, but Chico, how do you do that? Well, if you would just let me talk, I would explain. Have you ever heard the phrase fake it till you make it? Treat that phrase like it came out the New Testament, bro. Every time you talk, pretend like you have an energy that attracts everyone to you. It sounds crazy, but just try it over time, bro, and people will genuinely start to believe it. And this will become people's overall opinion of you in general. Remember, kids, there's no aura without Riz. Objectively, bro, the worst thing you can be in life is an annoying, emotional crybaby. That's the opposite of aura. Some would say perhaps minus 1,000 aura. Being nonchalant will be your best friend in life, right? You should be relaxed in every situation. Being the bro that doesn't know how to take anything serious is plus 1 million aura, bro. Trust me, it'll add aura to your overall character, right? In case TikTok has ruined your like definition, allow me to lazily regurgitate the Google definition. Feeling or appearing casually calm and relaxed, not displaying anxiety, interest, or enthusiasm. You know, just like me for real. Being calm in most situations will never not be a good thing, bro. I'll give you guys a personal example because I like y'all, and I would even go as far as to say like we gang for real. When my granny passed away, I know, insane example, right? Everyone was crying. I'm talking bawling on their knees like, why, God? Why? But not my dad, bro. The only individual in the room whose literal mother just passed away, he sat there stone cold, no emotion. And you know what, bro? I'm not gonna lie, he looked cool as fuck. I literally never forget the day he took control of the situation, bro. And everyone was going ape shit. If her own son was calm and not freaking out, then why would everybody else go bananas? See how I wrapped that around with the ape shit? I know. Y'all love me, bro. Y'all love me. See, chapter 4 might just be our most important chapter. Even in a situation where bro just lost his...
I'm not gonna lie, gang. Imagine you're chopped, though. Imagine you're chopped. Like, what do you do? What do you do? How do you aura farm if you're chopped? I'm not gonna lie. You gotta put all your attributes in fashion and charisma. Yeah, you can try some little dash of nonchalantness. You know, cause I feel like that's what be carrying some people at times too, is their looks. Like, it's just an add-on, bro. It's like DLC. Cause if you're chopped, I'm not gonna lie, gang, you're playing life on hard mode. You're playing life on legendary difficulty. I feel bad for you if you're chopped. I genuinely feel bad. Well, might even be almost as bad, but isn't. It's like a extremely high pitched voice, like a squeaker almost. That's something I'm like, oh, that's tough. That's tough. But it's never the end of the world. Never the end of the world, you feel me? You can make a 3-1 comeback, 1-3 comeback, a 3-1 comeback, you know, something like that. Yeah. But it happens, gang. You know, not everyone can be attractive, 6'2", you know, perfect hair, perfect body. That's kind of pause as I'm describing it, but like, work with what you got, because gang, I'm 5'6". I'm 5'6". I'm cooked genetically. Like height wise, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. At least I'm not chopped. I don't think I'm chopped, but I don't think I'm like supermodel handsome. Like I think I'm slightly attractive, if I'm being honest. That's the most I can say for myself. I think I'm slightly attractive. It is what it is, gang. I don't know. I it's like it's so weird. In my mind, I'm like I know I look like attractive type of thing, but I can't bring myself to say I'm attractive. You feel me? I don't know. There's just a part of me that's like, it feels arrogant to say that. I need someone else to compliment me. I need someone else to tell me, yo, you're laying, you're attractive, you're handsome. You feel me? Is laying the right word? The right UK word? Is it laying? But I don't know. It feels weird to even call yourself something like that. Like it feels corny. It genuinely feels corny. Calling yourself handsome, calling yourself cool, calling yourself not like, bro. Am I not wrong for believing that? Like, giving yourself some type of label that is, or like attribute saying you're this, it's like almost corny, bro. I can't lie. I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't.
Mom, he was the one everyone looked to for guidance in that situation. Maybe he was just like, clinically insane. Who knows? But regardless, my dad's consistent nonchalance.
Bruh, nah, his dad was probably dying on the inside, gang. His own mom's like, bro, he was dying on the inside. R.I.P. to her. Because losing someone in your life is never easy. It's never easy, bro. So I know that must have been hard on him. Cause, cause I remember, like, if I'm being honest, I remember I was like 12, thinking about that. I'm like, yo, I don't want them to pass away. Like, bro, I broke down crying. I'm like, yo, I don't want them to pass away. And that sort of existentialism kind of stuck with me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got it mostly under control, like it doesn't make me scared. I'm just like, life happens. We live and it's like time passes and I'm just like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Because it feels like just like 2 years ago I graduated high school. Oh, it's been 5 basically. It's about to be 5. Like, I don't know, it also hurts seeing the people around me just grow older, knowing what's to come. And if I'm being honest, that's still one of the scariest things to me. And I know for a fact I'm never ready for that. I don't know, it's just something I'm never able to completely just get rid of. That sort of, I don't know, because you can live with the idea of live every moment like it's your last, but it's like sometimes you forget that. Sometimes you take for granted everything that's given to you. But I can't help it at times. I can't. I don't even know how I got to that, but I was just me speaking my mind, being honest. I don't necessarily mind or bother saying anything like that. Like, I'm open enough to share it. I'm transparent enough to share it and embrace it. Like that, yes, those are my thoughts. I guess that's something also. Like, if we're still on the joking side, like, yes, authenticity, just being true to who you are. No, you don't have to say everything exactly as it is, but it's like, at least that person can trust what you say. You mean what you say and you do what you mean. I guess that's probably a key factor in the aura farming type of thing. Reliability, I guess you can say, trustworthiness. Your word is bond. Other than that, nice little side rant.
Attitude always left most people in his life wondering about, bro. Again, being nonchalant doesn't mean being this guy. It just means don't be the most emotional guy in the room. Everybody hates that guy. All of this information could mean literally nothing if used cornerly, all right? Now bear with me here, all right? There should never be a second in your life where anyone in your day-to-day should be able to tell you're trying to aura max, all right? Think of this shit like Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is that you don't talk about Fight Club, all right? Our first rule here is we don't show anyone we're trying to aura max. This shit needs to look like a normal...
As I was saying, you are it. You are the aura. You are the nonchalantness. You are him. You are him. No, but like, bro, it's as I was saying though, it's like if you try and do too much, or if you try and say you are this, it's corny. You're doing too much. That's literally what I was saying earlier. It's like, yo, it won't work. It won't work if you do that.
Natural progression, right? If you're normally a goofier guy or even annoying, and let's be honest, we're on YouTube, right? Most of us started at this stage. If you randomly become a nonchalant, big dead dreadhead, everyone will know, and you'll look capital C corny, bro. Everybody hates you. Let it be a natural transition every day, bro. Take it slow. Don't expect this shit to happen overnight, gang.
You've arrived at the end of a Chico video. By law, this means you have to...
Ooh, good video. Good video, gang. I don't know. I guess me personally, I do enjoy like just speaking as my mind goes. Like, yes, I got off topic several times, a lot of times, so many times, bro. And I drag out conversations and things like that. But it's a reaction, and I got no face cam. What am I to do? Other than that, amazing video by Chico. You know, aura farming for dummies. That's how we moving with aura. Bro, I feel like a part of it though, with like from I don't even know, gang. Yeah, I guess it's maturity, gang. Maturity. Like a lot of the stuff people, all the drama and all that don't really matter. Like maturity, bro. You reach a certain point, it's like that don't matter. That don't matter. Like I hearing some of like my younger friends, they're like 20-ish, 19-ish. They'll be talking about drama. I'm like, yo, do what you gotta do, gang. I don't know. It's whatever. It's whatever. I don't know. Maybe I was just never one for drama, if I'm being honest. Even back then, I didn't even like drama. It always brought bad energy, just chaos, and nah, gang. Not for me, gang. On that amazing video, see ya.